Julio Jones, Jack Black, and Justin Bieber. What do they all have in common? They all know how to juggle. Juggling is a skill that most people think is really hard to learn, but I'm here to tell you that's really easy. Today we'll be going over the history of juggling, the benefits of juggling, and how to juggle. Juggling originated a long time ago in Egypt, where we found the first sightings and drawings of people juggling. These pictures date back to 2000 BC, long before any documents or anything like that, any language we can understand was written. But we do know that the Egyptians were juggling because juggling is as easy as just throwing 3 rocks in the air. The benefits of juggling are increased hand-eye coordination, uh, boosted confidence, um, arm strength, and just all around more understanding of your surroundings. Basically, how to juggle for a beginner, you should take one ball and toss it in the air just like this, being sure to track it, not stare at it, and receiving it with a graceful hand. That way you can prepare yourself to hold on to 2 balls. Once you have worked your way up confidently with the 1 ball, you should take 2 balls and throw them in the air like that. Make sure you're in a room where you can easily get the balls again, and it might help to also have plenty of backup balls because it takes a lot of practice and you will mess up. Once you've worked with the 2 balls long enough, you'll be able to rotate them very fast and make sure to leave room for the 3rd ball to be cycled in. Once you've worked your way up to 3 balls, hold 2 balls in your dominant hand and 1 ball in your off hand, and try to work your way up to half a cycle. The best way to do this is to toss 2 balls up, just like you've been doing, holding 1 ball in your dominant hand the entire time. Once you're confident with that and you can catch them well, feel free to work your way up to a half cycle just like that. Once you've made your way up to a half cycle, practice holding the balls and 2 balls to start off in your offhand and doing the exact same thing you did, but just in reverse. Once you've gotten confident with that, you'll be able to cycle through the whole thing, counting your way through. That's 1 cycle because I started with the balls in my right hand and I finished with them in my right hand. This is going to take a lot of practice, but after a while, you should be able to get it. There are many different ways to juggle, but this is called the waterfall method because of how it looks like a waterfall on the outsides while you're doing it. Today, we talked about the history of juggling, the benefits of juggling, and how to juggle. And I hope we can all agree that juggling is a very beneficial, easy to learn task that anyone can do. Thank you.